Hey, you are the water signs. I'm going to need you to calm down, water signs. All right? I'm going to need you to calm yourself down. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning to my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. All right, fantastic. So let's find out about your reality at this current moment. Your reality at this current moment that you need to calm down about. That part, yeah. Here's what it is. Yeah, judgment. There's some kind of judgment. Calm down. Calm down. Respect and respect for the work and meaning of one's actions right there in that card. That's the ancestors card. Somebody can see the secrets behind the illusion, or somebody is a deceptive piece of doo-doo. You feel me? Absolutely. Some sort of mind gamer, some sort of emotional player, some sort of tricky trickster. All right, let's talk more. Oh, yes, emotional. Emotional. This represents emotional connection. So some sort of false emotional connection, that's the judgment. You found out an emotional connection was false. Okay, somebody acted like they felt the way, and it turned out they didn't feel that way. All right, yeah. Calm down. Calm down. All right. Why don't you get yourself centered? This is how you could do it. This is how you could start it right here. Get centered around this. The world is changing. Uh-huh. It's a new day. Get centered around that. It's a new day. Okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go into it. People are going to be bursting free from limiting beliefs. Why don't you go ahead and get there first? Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the strength card in my deck. We are voluntarily surrendering to the greater strength of the spirit. Okay? The world is about to get very spiritual. All right? So don't worry about it. You're the first one at the party. In this case, that's a beautiful thing. All right? And lastly, get centered around this healing conversation or some healing words. Say some healing words. Have a healing exchange. Okay? And then burst free from these limiting beliefs by having this healing exchange. Change things. You know what I mean? Where they can be changed. Change things. Okay? Or maybe you need to speak to a particular person so that you can burst free of limiting beliefs, or you might find out something you didn't know. Because in this card, we're giving and we're having a healing conversation based on mutual benefit. You know, each one has knowledge to offer the other. Each one has wisdom to offer the other, and each one brings wisdom. Okay? Absolutely. I think I said that, right? Okay. So, yeah, change things where they can be changed. You might find out something you didn't know. And or things are changing. Okay, so you can go ahead and let people burst free from their limiting beliefs. Maybe you have something to tell them, but there's mutual benefit here. So it gives me the sensation that there's someone who needs to be spoken to. And I don't know for sure that it's this magician guy. I really don't know for sure that that's what it's saying. Like I don't know how many people are involved. I have several characters on the board here. Okay, so knowing one thing about one character might make you have a healing conversation with a completely other character. I don't know. I don't know. All right. But calm down. That's what I know for sure. Absolutely. And so hopefully you know what this means. All right. Get centered around it because it's a new day. That much I know. I surely do. It's a new day. Absolutely. Surrender to the spirit if we're just on the spirit floor, and get some help from the earth. You know what I'm saying? Hug a tree. That sort of shit. It's real. It's a very real thing. Hug a tree. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. Let the earth help you. All right? If you're into it, smoke some weed. You know, of course, if that's legal. Okay? Where you're at. So, what can you do to relax while you're getting centered around this change and surrender and mutual benefit and healing conversation? Hold back. Reserve your emotional response for a moment. Okay? That's number one. And then use words to remove obstacles. Be that affirmations, be that this healing conversation. You know, maybe this means you can get some immediate juice out of this healing conversation, if that makes sense to you. All right? Otherwise, you can just use the power of the word to remove obstacles. Okay? And the obstacle may be uh, what emotional decision are you going to make? What do you decide you feel about a thing? What are you going to decide you feel about all this? You know what I'm saying? Where are you going to go from here? That sort of thing. Use words to remove the obstacles so you can see everything you need to see to make an intelligent decision. Okay, that'll help you relax. Yeah, because you got to cut away what could later become a problem. Okay, and it looks here like communication is key. So I get the sensation, since we've got communication so heavily recommended here in terms of what would be the active card here in the three cards. The most active card, I feel, is using the words like a scalpel to cut away anything that could become a problem, any kind of thing that could become a tumor, or any tumor that could become a full-fledged disease. You know, use words as a scalpel to cut those little loose ends away. You know, cut those things off that are not necessary or that could impede the progress of the situation or the relationship. All right, get off on your floor. So, with the holding back of the emotions, I get the recommendation that this should not be an emotional thing. This should be intellectual, you know, detached, lucid, whatever it is. You know, whatever the cutting out of it is. It needs to have no moisture. You know what I'm saying? No moisture. Because we don't know enough to make an emotional decision yet until we use our words as a scalpel to cut away any problems or anything that might become ugly. And then we can let our emotions free and become juicy on that level, right? Okay, I hope that that message is helping somebody where the future is involved. This is why you don't have to worry about it. Or this is why worrying won't help. Okay? What does that mean? All right. One more. Tie this all together for me, ancestors. That's why you don't have to worry. All right. I get the sensation someone is going to get karma for having hurt you know, with these emotional games and everything like that, and the disrespect and everything. They broke your heart, they made war, and they tried to hurt you. They're going to get karma for that. See? They're going to get karma for that. So don't worry. You know, like you don't have to worry that somebody is going to miss out on their karma. There's no such thing as it. There's no such thing as it. All right? The wheel is going to spin. Okay? Or perhaps somebody tried to take your money. You know? Play with your emotions and play with your money and steal your money. All right? Calm down. If that's what happened, get off on your floor. But all of the pain and heartbreak that you've gone through, you will be compensated for this, because what goes around comes around. Wheel of Fortune. You feel me? So don't worry. Don't worry about the future and, you know, what's going to happen. Is that motherfucker going to get what he deserves or whatever? Or is she going to get what she deserves? You know what I mean? For whoever hurt you and broke your heart or tried to steal your money. All right? Um, Pal, everybody has to pay. Okay? Everybody has to pay. Now, on the flip side, you don't have to worry about heartbreak and war or somebody hurting you. Okay? On the flip side, because cooperation makes it happen. So if we do this surgery with the words and we have the healing conversation, there won't be any heartbreak and war. Okay? So that's the flip side. Okay? Of why you don't have to worry. I should say that's on the general floor as opposed to the lover's floor. Okay? So think of it like that and remember to calm down about this thing. All right? Nobody's going to get away with anything. Number one, and or that's okay. Things are not going to get out of hand and turn ugly because you're going to nip it in the bud with this healing conversation. Absolutely. And the willing surrender to the spirits and the respect for the ancestors. You see what I'm saying? And then when the wheel turns, it's fortunate. It's fortunate. Get off on your floor. Listen, I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. If you need a personal, please get in contact with me. My information is down below for more deep-ass readings where we see that this situation can be managed through the power of healing communication. In deep-ass readings like these, and that's why we can calm down, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Why don't you pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom? The link is down below, right at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. All right, and I will see you again here soon. Water signs behind the black veil.